Welcome back to BitCrush, the only channel where we dive headfirst into every major game showcase with zero chill and maximum caffeine. Summer Game Fest 2025 just dropped 20 trailers faster than you can uninstall a day one patch, and we've clawed through every single one. No fluff, no marketing copy, just raw impressions, sarcasm, and maybe some hype-fueled screaming. Let's go one game at a time and break this chaos down.
No tutorials, no mercy, just BitCrush.
Welcome to BitCrush, the cry, where your save file cries for help.
Dying Light the Beast parkour is back and it's feral. Dying Light the Beast leans into the horror hard with grotesque new infected types, blood-soaked verticality, and a player character who's less reluctant survivor and more unhinged predator. You don't just run from the monsters, you are one. Dropkick confirmed.
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Ill. This game looks like Silent Hill's scarier cousin that got kicked out of school for unspeakable experiments. Ill is body horror turned up to 11, with every trailer moment screaming, you probably shouldn't watch this alone. Gritty realism, disgusting mutations, and a physics system that makes every encounter feel like a car crash in slow motion. Chronicles Medieval? You want open-world nights with politics, backstabbing, and dirty swords? This game's for you. It's Mountain Blade meets Game of Thrones, with crunchy combat, troop management, and a quest system that looks like it's allergic to hand-holding. Gritty, grounded, and already making strategy nerds foam at the mouth.
I sought no war, but war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Mortal Shell 2. The first one was a sleeper hit, but Mortal Shell 2 looks like it's ready to swing with the big Soulsborne boys. Faster combat, more shells, and a visual upgrade that gives it a real sinister elegance. No UI, no mercy, just pure punishment wrapped in philosophical angst.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what?
You're no god, but neither are they.
Mafia, the old country. We're going back to Sicily, maybe. This is the origin story we've been dying for. Family, betrayal, blood, and probably a lot of cooking metaphors. It's giving Pete Godfather energy with next-gen visuals and a young Don protagonist trying to prove he's more than just a goon with a good haircut.
Isabella. Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
He died for my father, for his honor. I won't let you do the same.
We have a traitor.
This stays between me and you. It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
You again.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword. Capcom woke up and chose violence. Onimusha returns with razor-sharp swordplay, eerie demon bosses, and that slick cinematic flair the series always deserved. Feels like a mix of Sekiro and classic Onimusha, with a revenge-fueled samurai narrative and next-gen yokai.
Not enough! I need more! Pick your battles, piggy! Let me eat you!
same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
The Cube. This one's all mystery box. A giant alien Q hovers over the Earth, and we don't know much, but it oozes that slow burn sci-fi vibe with cultish humans, strange tech, and this will be a Netflix series energy. Atmospheric AF. Could flop. Could be legendary.
I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Our creators. It's co-op PvE shooter chaos with robo-invaders and shoulder pads from the future. Arc Raiders dropped its loot shooter skin, and now it's looking like Destiny and Mad Max. Explosions everywhere, synth soundtrack, and enough flying metal to bankrupt NASA.
Body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
Infinitesimals. You play as a tiny alien in a massive world, and no, it's not Honey, I Shrunk the Gamer. Infinitesimals is a wild third-person shooter with physics-based traversal, jetpacks, and massive ants trying to ruin your day. It's weird, it's ambitious, and we're kind of obsessed.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Game of Thrones War for Westeros. Total War meets HBO. This strategy game lets you command armies across Westeros, from Winterfell to Dorne. Pick your house, form alliances, betray everyone, and maybe feed your enemies to dragons. Politics, bloodshed, and backstabbing. Just how George R.R. Martin likes it.
How the game is played.
But this is not the game you know. This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies. Thrones. War.
Atomic Heart 2. The original was weird in a beautiful way. Now they've doubled down. Atomic Heart 2 has new powers, bigger robots, a more open world, and philosophical nightmares to match the action. Also, there's a brain in a jar who won't stop monologuing. Sold.
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of Atomic Heart 2.
Acts of Blood. This one's flying under the radar, a grimdark top-down hack and slash with deep lore and gorgeous brutality. Think Diablo, but angrier. It's got ink-stained visuals, cryptic narration, and combat that looks like it'll break your mouse. The Bustling World. Ever wondered what Stardew Valley would look like if it was developed by Kojima? The Bustling World is weirdly peaceful, full of color, odd characters, and apparently deep economic systems. It's cozy chaos with a side of existentialism. End of Abyss, dark fantasy meets monster hunting. End of Abyss throws you into a decaying world full of unholy creatures and oversized swords. The style screams Elden Ring, but the atmosphere is more Bloodborne. Oppressive, elegant, and really goth. Chrono Odyssey still looks too good to be real. Chrono Odyssey shows off insane particle effects, fluid dodging, and time-shifting mechanics that'll mess with your head. We want to believe, but we've been hurt before. If it delivers, it might be the next big MMO moment.
Advance. 'Twas all for naught. Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
007 First Light. Bond goes back to basics. This origin story has stealth gadgets, moody lighting, and the kind of British espionage that makes you want to sip scotch while backflipping through a laser grid. Hopefully no QTEs, just cold, stylish assassination.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that. Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting. I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Jurassic World Evolution 3. More dinos, more GNA, and probably more lawsuits. Evolution 3 promises bigger parks, smarter creatures, and oops, we let the T-Rex out again gameplay. It's not just a management sim, it's a chaos generator with raptor teeth.
Within this chaos, well, to help life find a way.
Lies of P Overture. Pinocchio's prequel is here, and it's still got that Tim Burton Souls-like vibe. Expect slick parries, puppet nightmares, and maybe a surprise twist about Geppetto's war crimes. It's stylish, strange, and totally unapologetic. Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Capcom ends the Winter's saga with fog, monsters, and serious Silent Hill energy. Expect cults, cryptic visions, and new characters hiding something dark. It's less action-heavy, more atmosphere-heavy, and probably terrifying.
Grace! Grace! Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
What is this? Hey! Help!
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Stay away from that!
20 games, 2 hours of screaming, and exactly 17 rewatches of The Cube. This year's Summer Game Fest delivered the goods. Horror, strategy, chaos, and just enough weirdness to keep our gamer brains sterling. Smash that like button if your wishlist is now a scroll of doom. Drop your most hyped title in the comments, or just yell heat like half the trailers did. And subscribe for more breakdowns, nonsense, and maybe a breakdown about the breakdown. This is BitCrush. We break games and then cry about them. Peace.